Reckless driving in Milwaukee is an epidemic. So much so, the emergency responders are getting hurt.
Fox 6's Christina Van Zel shows us why the wounds are more than physical.
People are screaming, crying.
A sense of urgency.
And yelling for you to move faster and things like that.
At a familiar scene.
It definitely feels like a couple times a week.
This group of Milwaukee firefighters training for what's become a serious problem in Milwaukee.
Just based on the run volume, the amount of times that we do have to use what we train for to remove people from vehicles, it definitely feels to me like we're utilizing a lot of resources for sure to deal with it.
Deal with what exactly? Reckless driving. MFD Captain AJ Hornick.
So I'm kind of a step back and oversee.
The first to respond to those scenes. And as his team stays mission focused, they're hit with reality. Reckless driving is out of control.
Sometimes you don't see what kind of toll it takes until you go home to your own family.
Not only does it leave victims' families sleepless.
You talk about stuff that keeps the fire chief up at night. That's it.
Milwaukee police say from January to March 2022, 10 fatalities were a result of reckless driving. In that same time span in 2021, there were 4.
The number of fire trucks that we've had struck by vehicles it's beyond.
This is the standard complement for all of our fire trucks.
Milwaukee Fire Chief Aaron Lipsky says 2 firefighters have been hit by reckless driving so far in 2022, but they aren't the first.
The frequency with which that is just completely disregarded and vehicles drive right through emergency scenes would blow your mind.
It's no different for the Milwaukee Police Department.
We understand that we could be next.
Or even Milwaukee County Sheriff's deputies.
A number of our squads struck by hit-and-run drivers as recent as last week by a reckless driver along the interstate.
Reckless driving constantly at the forefront of first responders' minds while en route to handle an emergency.
I've been at scenes now where I've seen another crash happen, just a few feet away.
Ambulances rolled over.
We're at 100 miles an hour.
Police pursuits ending in crashes.
A 38-year-old female that was struck by a car.
Firefighters hit while on the job.
People aren't paying attention, and then you add, speed and careless driving, and now you've created a recipe for a lot of danger.
Paired that with the effect it has on their mental health.
And the impact and the toll that it takes, it really starts weighing on us as well.
Lipsky says the rate of exposure to trauma for EMTs and paramedics is historically high. Firefighters cutting people out of cars 5 to 10 times a week.
I'll cut it. Yep.
2017, police were called to 411 auto extrication accidents. 2021's numbers, an increase of nearly 40% at 569 auto extrications.
We have to pry and cut and peel, and as phenomenal as my folks are out in the field doing that, you still have to move a human being out of this crunched-in vehicle onto a stretcher, into an ambulance, out to the hospital.
So what will it take to curb it? Those we talk to say that's a loaded question. Education, accountability, and enforcement, a good place to start. Until then,
you've got to pack your equipment back on your fire truck or your paramedic unit, and you've got to get ready to go to another.
Reporting in Milwaukee, Christina Van Zelst, Fox 6 News.
From April to May 10th, MPD says there were 4 fatal reckless driving crashes. Starting May 1st, police are now able to tow away unregistered vehicles involved in reckless driving. And so far, 19 vehicles have been towed.